Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Washoe. So, as you can see, probably up in the corner, I spent a little money trying to get some things rearranged. I had mentioned in the last video that we were together that I wanted to do something different for the seeder, or for the planter, so we could fill it up. And so I came up with this tank here, which is the same tank that we have for the animals, except that one is a different color. I've got that set for just doing the milk and water. This one here I can do herbicide and liquid fertilizer with. This here, I can use this to do our seed, solid fertilizer, and lime, which I think will be really good, because with this setup, with the planter that we have, liquid fertilizer here, seed in there, and we can take this, drive it to the field, set it on the side of the field, and when the planter becomes empty, like it did up in our big field, we can just go over to it, get it filled back up, and get it back on its way. So that was purchase number 1. Well, 1 and 2, I should say. Number 3, I swapped out the corn header, our row crop header. I got rid of the other small one, and I got this new bigger 6-meter header for our harvester. So hopefully that will speed up things, make things a little bit better. Animals are doing good. I've already cleaned them up this morning. I already fed the dog. But the other thing I want to show you guys is, let's see, I need to disconnect that. Oops. Start this up. Let's disconnect that. I just got to find a place to put those. We're definitely running out of space. May have to invest in another building in the near future. But up here at the animals, I decided to make a change. See if we can get up here. Went the wrong way. Should have went the other way. How are these doing? Excellent. Now we do have some stuff to sell, which will be good, because I had an idea. And what I'd really like to do is I want to redo this area up here again. But first, I got another attachment for this, which is basically the same as the tipper. It just has the sides removed to become a bale attachment. So we can put the pallets on here for our eggs, and this does fully work, which is great. And then all we have to do is get up underneath it and hook it up, go sell the eggs, and come back and just drop it off, which in all actualities is going to be part of what we do. today, because in order to redo this area, which I really would like to do, we're going to need at least another 200, almost 300,000 more than what we have probably to redo this. As far as our fields go, everything's still growing. And we don't need to do any weeding yet. We will have to get our second fertilization on these two fields. So that'll be good. But what we do need to do is, whoops, I need to go back into here for a minute. We've got milk and slurry we can sell. And, of course, we have eggs. So, looking at this, 2 of these pallets are full. 1 is almost full, and the last one is about 3/4 of the way full, maybe a little more. So I'm thinking we try and see if we can go sell these on this. Now, it is just over there that sells it, right? Or is it also, oh, Star Peak, yes, okay. So I thought Star Peak also does, but Star Peak's price is 21, over 21. Dairy Factory is over 3,500. So we'll probably come back and there'll probably be a box sitting there by the time we get back here. But I'm thinking we do some selling. That'll be our biggest jobs today. Is we'll get these eggs sold. We'll get the milk sold. At least most of the milk. I'll take the slurry up to biogas plant. And then we can take and turn around and sell the digestate that we get. And then, I think I'm going to look into, once we get things a little bit caught up in that around here, we're going to look at a couple of contracts. And of course, the best paying contracts, of course, are going to be fields 1, 2, and 3 because of the size of them. I mean, I do like this little truck with all of its attachments. In fact, with this setup, being able to hook a trailer up to the back of this also. Definitely makes it very versatile. But the question is, because of the height of this, will the eggs still sell? And I'm hoping they do. Nope. Oh, that's concerning. Anything? Ah. Well, that's not good. It's going to be back to the drawing board for that then, isn't it? Thought maybe if I had did it this way, okay. Well, it looks like it's back to the drawing board. I think we're going to have to go back with the trailer then. Not sure why they won't sell off of this. Maybe what I'll have to do then is, it's going to be a pain, but we'll have to get a forklift. But we're going to end up with a couple of boxes of eggs sitting on the ground at the farm. Until I can figure that out. So I definitely want to get those sold. But we have no time to waste. Because I definitely want to get the slurry and milk sold also. Definitely a bit faster than running with a tractor. Of course, basically, if you think about it, the way this truck is, if you got an implement that doesn't require a PTO, that you can find to hook up to the back of this, you basically have a 200 horsepower tractor. So let's see, let's grab the slurry first, since that's, besides the eggs, the one we got the most of. We're going to have to do 2 loads of slurry. It's got 15,834, and this holds 8,000 liters. Which is awesome. But definitely got to see if we can make a little bit more money to, as I said, kind of move things along a little bit. Because my thoughts are, this is supposed to be primarily, a dairy farm. And unfortunately, with the setup that we have, it's actually more like a chicken farm with a few cows. Because we have over 300 chickens up there right now. So, my thoughts are, I want to reduce the max number of chickens, and I want to increase the max number of cows. But as I said, that's definitely going to cost us a bit of extra money. But if I can get a little bit of money for selling some of these products, unfortunately, as far as the slurry goes, we won't get paid until midnight for that. Since I'm not using the slurry or digestate, why not bring it up here and sell it, make a little bit of money, for the byproducts we're not using. So, besides a couple of contracts, which I probably should have taken a look at, because I could probably get one of those started. Oops. I have to go the other way around here. Alright, let's get that loaded. Let's take a look. Wrong way. Let's see what we got for contracts. Yes, see, Field 3 is a fertilizing contract for 41. Field 2, also fertilizing, 28,000. And Field 1 fertilizing for 46. Always seem to catch these ones at fertilizing. Very rarely for harvesting. But I think that's what we should do. Because I can take our sprayer, fill it up, take it up to the field, get it started. I can take the truck with the tank, fill up the tank, take it up to the field. And we should have just enough each time to do these fields. I may have to purchase a couple of more tubs of liquid fertilizer. I think I'll do that. I think we'll get that started too. Let's accept it before it before anything changes. We'll get this and a load of milk sold. Then we'll get the tank put back on the back of this for the fertilizer. And we'll get the 1455 up to the field. Get it started. I'll do that right now. At least do a couple passes before I can get up there to refill it. But just those 3 fertilizing jobs on those big fields end up making close to 100,000. Because I'm pretty sure we don't have enough fertilizer to do all 3 fields. We don't have that much on hand. So yeah, definitely have to probably buy a couple of tubs. Yeah, because we only got a little over 9,800 liters. Because this one field, I know field 1, because we've done it before. I believe, if I remember correctly, it takes at least 8,000 liters, I think it is, to spray that field. Actually, all 3 of these fields are roughly around 8,000 liters. So we're looking at a total of about 24,000. Whoops, where am I going? U-turn. Right past the entrance here. I think I might also, I'll probably do that off screen, is I think I'm going to lease tanker. And do the water runs, and I will probably also do the 2 fuel runs. Since I spent a little extra money. But in the long run, I think it'll definitely help the farm. Except for that flatbed for the truck. Not sure why that's not working. Alright, let's get you started there. Excellent. Run through the trees here, back to the farm, grab the truck. We'll go unload that slurry. I'll go load up the milk. Unfortunately, when that becomes empty, it's going to sit there for a minute while I grab the other tank and fill it up and get it over there. Actually, we don't get run over across the road. It's definitely quite the run across there. But it's all worth it. So the farm for the most part is still doing good. We're still producing product. We're still making money. Once these fields become fully ready to harvest, we'll hopefully be making even more, especially the cotton field. Figure a couple more days, we will probably be doing a cotton harvest. Hopefully we'll make a good profit on that. Now, if you guys didn't know, when you bring slurry up here, the return on it is immediate. You don't have to wait. So make a little bit with this. That's $700. Not too bad. My calculations are right. We should end up making I believe roughly about, we'll say about 2,000, I think, at midnight for selling the slurry. Milk, we should make a decent amount. If I can get those eggs sold. We'll be able to make a good amount there. Let's cut down through the farm. Instead of going around field 9, which is actually slightly quicker. drop this off. Let's grab a load of milk. Oh, I forgot this still had water in it. Uh-oh. I had filled it up when I was doing the greenhouses. Well, we'll top them off. Go. We'll run this back down here. Get it unloaded. Then we can grab the milk. Nice thing about these tanks, they do unload fairly quickly. A little less action for the most part for this time around. Unfortunately. But these are jobs that definitely need to be done. Got 9,000 liters, so first 5,700. Now, as far as milk goes, what do we got? Yeah, same thing. Dairy factory, 2,100. So this load of milk alone is going to be over 10,000. That's the thing with farming, you know, you've always got something to do. And right now we don't have any planting or harvesting to do on our own fields yet. But we do have a bit of housekeeping, as I call it, to do. Plus we have contracts you can do. Make a little extra money, keep yourself busy while you're waiting for your fields to mature. or for more work to be done with animals. That tank is empty. Knew that was going to be happening soon. Let's at least get this first load sold. See what we get. 12,000. Very nice. I still don't fully understand what's going on with the eggs, because they should definitely be able to sell off of that platform. Especially if I disconnect it from the truck. I mean, you know, maybe the truck itself was, you know, in the way or causing some sort of blockage, but I'm not sure why they're not selling. So I'll have to get that sorted out and figure out what's going on there. So we drop this here for a minute. Whoop. There we go. Alright, let's get some liquid fertilizer over to the sprayer. So between the 3 contracts I have a chance of doing today with the fertilizing these 3 larger fields, selling the next load of milk, and figuring out how to get those eggs sold, we should be sitting pretty good again. Now, hopefully I can work this right. Should be able to put the pipes on that side. go. Excellent. And you know what? I'm just going to detach that right there in the middle of the field. A little weird with it sitting there, but it is what it is. Let him continue going. Let's go sell that next load of milk. Yeah, definitely a lot easier with this truck, I think. With doing those contracts. There we go. Now to clean it all out. Definitely not super exciting today. Excuse me. Those frogs trying to keep getting into my throat. They need to stay away. So hopefully we should end up with roughly what, another 7,000 roughly. 7,400. Well, those eggs, I know we're looking at let's see, 6, 4, probably somewhere in the neighborhood between 20 and 25,000. If I can get those off of there and get them sold. Of course, just as I try to pass. Still made it. Alright, let's drop this off here for a minute. Oh, more than a minute. It's going to be a little while. At least the milk is emptied. The slurry has been taken care of. The animals right now are all good. Greenhouses are all okay. Fields at the moment are doing good. And I did it again. Thinking about what we gotta do next and completely drove right past the entrance here. Okay, where are you? Must be up here on your way back down, right? Yep, there you are. So how far done are we? 31%. It's not too bad. Yeah. Nope. Definitely not doing potatoes. There's a couple of smaller harvesting jobs that we could do. Nice transport one for $7,000. Well, we'll see how things go with these three fertilizing jobs. So definitely plan on doing all three of them. Like I said, I'll probably definitely have to pick up, let's see, maybe a total of about 4 more liquid fertilizer tubs, because I know we're not going to have enough to do all 3 fields. But let's see where we're at here. Yeah, it'll be time to fill him up when he starts up the next side here. So, I think that's going to be the plan. I am going to continue working through the rest of the day here. Work on getting some more contracts done. I'm going to get a forklift or pallet forks onto the tractor and head up to the dairy factory, get those eggs sold. I will make sure I take a screenshot of that, and of course, as always, I'll try to make sure I take a screenshot of the starting and completing of any of the contracts that I do. And I think definitely I'll be doing the water and fuel deliveries, so I can make a little bit there. Yeah, this guy's almost empty. Grab the truck. We'll get this filled up, and we'll continue working. I'm going to leave you guys with a couple of pictures from a little vacation, we'll call it, that I took over the weekend. We'll see what you guys think of them. But until next time, guys, this is Farmer Manu, and as always, be good to each other. Blessed be everyone.